How long does it take for your ex to move through each of the 5 stages? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video, but first, my name is Clay with ModernLove.life, where we help you get the great loving relationship that you're looking for without having to play mind games, without having to play hard to get, and without having to pretend to be someone or something that you are not, because you deserve to be loved for the unique, amazing, and wonderful person that you are. And if you agree with me, do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. It sends a message to YouTube that these videos are good videos and that they might want to think about showing them to more people who might benefit from them. So actually, it's kind of a way of paying it forward to other people down the road who might be going through a breakup and wondering how long does it take for your ex to get through these 5 stages. Also, we are talking about 5 stages. These are things that we outline in our course called the X Solution Program. You can find that course down in the description box below. Check it out. If it seems like it's a good fit for you, you're more than welcome to sign up. If it's not the right thing for you, that's totally okay as well too. However, let's go ahead and get into this topic. So, one of the common questions that we do get when someone is learning about the 5 stages is, okay, cool. So how long does it take with each stage? Like, what's our rough time frame here? And I want to make this clear that this is not just like a passive sort of thing. I know there's a lot of people out there on the internet, on YouTube, everywhere else that tell you that, you got to do no contact. You got to just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And eventually your ex is going to miss you and crawl over broken shards of glass to be with you and, confess their undying love for you and that they need to, get back together with you and all that stuff. And can that happen? Sure, it could happen, but I'd say that's probably a very slim amount of people who actually do get success with that strategy. What is more helpful, obviously, is taking the active approach in getting back together with your ex. Now, caveat here, I totally understand that after a breakup, a lot of people are in this sort of panicked state of mind that we call damage control mode, and they can do things that they may later regret, such as, over contacting their ex, such as begging and pleading, such as grand romantic gestures, and all of these sorts of things. I think we all have been there at some point in the past. I know I definitely have. I should maybe tell you some of my stories in the past so that maybe you won't feel so bad, because I was in damage control mode really bad for a while. Let's just leave it at that for now. But yeah, so of course, if that's where you're at, if you're in damage control mode, just cutting off contact and not talking to your ex is going to benefit you, because you're not going to be doing further damage to the emotional connection between you and your ex. But does that mean that that is the sole strategy that you should use to get back together with your ex? Again, for a very slim minority of people, that might work, but I wouldn't recommend that for most people out there. Most people are going to need to do something actively to demonstrate to their ex that they're not getting back into the same relationship that they walked out of in the first place, and that there is a damn good reason for them to want to commit to you again and to give the relationship another shot. And that's going to involve doing more than just not talking to them until they cave under the pressure and come crawling back to you. So that is my primary objection to many forms of advice out there. Again, granted, there is a time and place for no contact, but it should not be your sole strategy. It is a very, very ultra-conservative strategy to just not be in contact with your ex and hope that somehow they come around and want to get back together with you. However, if you are in a place of damage control mode, sure, stop contacting your ex so that you can kind of get your act together and not do any further damage. But after that, there should be a point in time where you actually start to contact your ex. And this brings us back to the 5 stages. So you're in contact with your ex, and how long is it going to take for the two of you to kind of move through these 5 stages? First of all, if this is your first video hearing about these 5 stages and you have no idea what I'm talking about, there is a video series that I made on the 5 stages of getting back together. Check it out. It will probably be very helpful for you. A lot of people have told me that it's been helpful for them, so check it out. It could be useful for you. But a common question that I do get is, how long does it take to get from one stage to the next? And it's not a passive thing. It's not like just waiting it out. It's not like, being pregnant, where, it's going to take, more or less 40 weeks and, voila, you have a newborn baby. It's going to be a bit more of an active thing. That's to say, you're going to need to give your ex a reason or some sort of motivation to kind of come out of their shell a little bit more, open up a little bit more emotionally, kind of advance through these stages, and eventually get to the point where they can see a future with you. And that's going to take a little bit of effort on your part to kind of guide them through these stages, to give them as I just said, a damn good reason to want to get back together with you, or a damn good reason to want to open up and connect with you a little bit more. So it's not just a matter of white knuckling it through this, like, maybe you've done with no contact, or maybe you've ineffectively done with the advice of other no contact coaches out there that will just tell you to do no contact indefinitely until your ex comes crawling back to you over broken shards of glass. This is a matter of being an active participant in this, connecting with your ex, and actually making things happen. That's really what we do when we're on coaching calls with people, is we look at what is going on emotionally, we look at where the obstacles might be, and then we look at creating a path around those obstacles to create the ideal emotional climate, to create an emotional connection and commitment and a relationship. And that's not something that we can just do passively. It's not just a matter of, waiting it out. It's not just a matter of doing no contact indefinitely. Now, again, I know that there is a wide variety of opinions out there in this whole world on, breakup advice. And again, I totally get that there is a time and place for doing no contact. However, you're going to have a hard time. Let's put it that way. You're going to have a hard time if no contact is the one strategy that you've got. I mean, I guess there are no contact coaches out there. I mean, I can't imagine that it would be a really helpful experience to get on the phone with a coach and to talk with them, and they say, yeah, just do no contact. Just wait for him or her to come to you. Just wait it out. Just do no contact. But then again, that's just my opinion. What matters most is that you find that valuable, I hope. If not, then I'm sorry. But that's not what we do when we do coaching. Again, we look at, what needs to happen in order for the two of you to actually connect on an emotional level. Where are you at right now on an emotional level? What's the obstacle? How can we kind of get around that obstacle to kind of create that clear channel for connecting emotionally? And that's what I recommend that you do in order to inspire your ex to move through these 5 stages to get back together. That's why we do focus on the advanced relational skills. That's why we focus on connecting on that emotional level. That's why we focus on the personal development and communication and empathy and composure and boundaries and all of these other sorts of things that you've probably heard me talk about in many of these other videos. It's because we need to kind of guide our ex through this. We need to be a part of this process, right? It's not, it's like losing weight. How long does it take to lose, 10 pounds? It depends on a lot of things, right? It's not just a matter of, it takes, 2 months to lose 10 pounds. Maybe for someone it does, but there's a lot of things like, what's your starting weight? Are you like a big person or a smaller person, just generally speaking? What do you exercise right now? What do you eat right now? What plan are you following? You're doing keto? Are you doing, smoothies? Are you doing some other diet or something? It depends on a lot of things. But the thing is, you have to be an active participant in it. You have to, eat the right things, whatever that is. You have to exercise, whatever that is. You have to probably also get some sleep and all that. I'm trying my best to learn about health. But sleep, from what I understand, is an important part in health as well, too. So you got to do all of these things, and it's going to be a process. And if you do these things, and if you're an active participant in it, getting up, making the healthy foods, exercising the way that you're supposed to, and all that stuff, you're kind of encouraging the weight to kind of peel off. Same way when it comes to helping your ex through these 5 stages. It's not just a matter of waiting it out. It's a matter of being an active participant, guiding them through this, following the right strategy. Again, my strategy, in case you don't know, is focusing on the emotional level of connection between you and your ex and clearing that path so that there is a clear emotional channel that allows the two of you to connect emotionally. There's, of course, other philosophies out there. There's playing mind games. There's, we all want what we can't have. There's the always do no contact forever strategy. There's all sorts of other strategies. And if those resonate more with you, then hey, go ahead and do that. If the emotional connection approach resonates more with you, then you might want to pay attention to what I have to say, because that's what I've been doing for since 2009. I have to start talking like that because you never know when someone's going to watch this video, and if I say I've been doing it for X number of years, it's going to seem weird if they find out later that I've been doing it since 2009. It's like, well, that was 20 years ago, Clay. And it's like, yeah, I made this video in 2020. So I have to say I've been doing it since 2009. But anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's how I approach things. And if that's something that you would like some help with, then again, we do have that course called the X Solution Program. It helps you to navigate the path through your ex's 5 stages of getting back together. You can find out more information about that down in the description box below this video. Again, if it's a good fit for you, feel free to sign up. If not, no worries. But either way, I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope you found it useful and maybe even enjoyable. If you do like it, please help me out by giving this video a thumbs up so that we can help share this video with other people who might find it helpful as well too. And if you do want to learn more about the 5 stages your ex goes through, please check out this video series right here on that topic, or you might want to check out this video right here. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.